Hey there, I'm David.
And I'm Angelique.
And we are Adventures
Adventures
on
on
Deck. And today, it's been a while. It's been about a week. I know, we're behind on this. It's been really busy. But in case you didn't know, and if you don't, where have you been? We did a thing.
We got married.
Yeah. Here we go. All right, guys. So for those of you who've been following along, we did get married. So February 5th, we got married. The original plan was for us to get married on the cruise ship. Long story short, Carnival has canceled all weddings on ships due to COVID protocols. Hopefully that'll be back soon. But this wedding's got delayed multiple times and we didn't want to wait for that. So we decided to stay with the cruise that we had planned for February the 5th and get married in Galveston. So we flew in. Again, those of you who've been following us along knew we didn't fly in. I don't know why I said we flew in. We drove in because we don't live that far from.
Where did you go?
I don't know. I want to fly somewhere. So yeah, we drove down the night before, stayed at a hotel about 30 minutes away from Galveston, and then the morning of, we had to drive down, get married, then immediately get on the ship. So we're going to go into the day one, so the wedding and embarkation of that cruise. This will be a series where we do a video about pretty much each day. We might kind of combine the last two sea days together. We'll see how that works out. But we're going to discuss how everything went, put up a bunch of pictures and videos. And then at the end of this kind of video series that we're going to go through, we're going to post a like a slideshow kind of thing with a bunch of pictures and videos kind of all in one place for that. So stay tuned for all of that. If you want to be alerted when we put these videos out, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and then you'll be able to get the notifications. Make sure the notification bell is on, and then you'll see all of that content as we release it. So for this video though, we're going to go over the wedding and embarkation and the first day.
So anyone who's ever had to plan a wedding, I'm sure you can understand the difference between the times when the bride and the groom need to get up. For us, because we were staying in a hotel room, we kind of had to work this. There was a girls' room for the hotel assortment because we were all staying in the same hall. So there's one room where the girls were getting together and getting ready, and the guys eventually meandered their way to our room.
We didn't have a get ready room. It was pretty much we kind of all got ready and then kind of hung out for a little bit.
At least that's what I heard.
Not for long, because we were loading stuff up and trying to get everything together, and the girls, as always, were running behind schedule.
Yeah, so I was up by 6,
right,
which was rough, but it happened.
I think I woke up at somewhere close to. It was close to 8. It was probably like 7:45-ish. But
everybody's hair and makeup and everything got done.
You didn't do my makeup?
In the girls' room.
Oh, yeah, I didn't have any makeup.
And your best man, his hair got
done. Yeah, because he had to have his hair braided.
So I French braided his hair.
Guy.
So yeah, we all got ready. And then at that point, while the rest of us were getting ready, the guys were loading the cars, getting everything, checking the rooms, making sure to do your final checks. Nobody left anything. And then sorting everything so that the things that stay in the car for the trip could stay there. And all of our carry-ons and luggage and all of that was ready to go. So all of that was sorted and done. And then it was off to the chapel. So we booked with the Galveston Wedding Chapel, and we'll make sure to put their link in here. They were phenomenal. Everything was on time. Everything looked great. They communicated everything to us, what we needed to do. And then we got married.
Yay.
He's excited. He is.
Don't let this fool you. No, yeah. So we did that. We had everybody there. The one thing I will say about the Galveston Wedding Chapel, like she said, they were great with everything. It is a pretty small area, though. There'll be some pictures here that you guys will see. But so if you're having a smaller ceremony and you want to do it there, and you're planning on maybe doing kind of what we did, like getting married and going on a cruise ship, that kind of thing. If that's what you're looking for, this is a great place as long as you don't have a ton of people. I think we had maybe 20 some people that ended up being there, and they can't fit much more than that. It was getting kind of close. So maybe, I don't know, 30
they
to
have
40
like an
max would probably be the
outdoor area
right.
too
Yeah.
that they could have accommodated, but that was just the package we chose. 'Cause
Right.
we're more about just a small, intimate ceremony.
Right. So if you're looking for something bigger, you may have to look at a different venue. But if you're okay with like a smaller kind of ceremony, this is a great place to do it at. So thank you guys at the Galveston Wedding Chapel. If you happen to see this, you guys have done an awesome job. So thank you guys so much for that.
And then after that, we did the ceremony, did some pictures.
That took forever.
It seemed like it did for you.
I took more pictures that day. I'm not a picture person. Like I like to take pictures of like scenery and things and that kind of stuff. I'm not really a taking pictures of me kind of guy. I took more pictures. There were more pictures taken of me that day than probably any day in the history of my life.
You did a wonderful job keeping your composure.
On the outside. On the inside, I was not thrilled with the amount of pictures that needed to be taken.
But then after that, I mean, we did try to wrap it up pretty quick at the chapel.
Keyword tried.
And then got in the car and drove less than 2 miles.
Yeah.
To go to the port. And I got dropped off because I was wearing my full dress with the kids, and it was chilly. His mom. So we were just kind of sitting there while everybody else went to go park the cars and then come back. And then we got special VIP service going through it was kind of cool.
We did, yeah. So first of all, we were a little bit late for our embarkation time because we had the wedding and we're getting everybody together. So we were supposed to be there. I think it was 10:30 to 11 was our window. Yeah. I think we didn't get to the terminal with everybody ready to go until probably around like 11:30-ish.
Yeah.
So we're a little bit late there because of everything we had to do. But so we kind of got...
our own special aisle to walk in, like
it was really
because we were
cool.
standing there and I'm in my dress and we're standing there for a while and they see her with her wheelchair too, and it's like they were like, you know what, just let us know when everybody's here, okay, just let us know. They were really sweet about it. And so then we got to kind of go in the express line to go check in and get all the security stuff done and birth certificates and passports and all of that.
Yeah, I mean, it was really awesome. They did a really great job. So shout out to those guys as well at the terminal. That did just an amazing job helping us because we had so many people. By the time we got there, with all the people that we had, I think because some people had to kind of branched off to do their own thing, but I think there were about 16 of us that were trying to get through all kind of together, which ended up being 14. But we all kind of started to walk through as a group. To try to get this all done. So we were accommodated amazingly by the staff there. So those guys did a great job.
And then once we checked in, we had our first dance in the atrium.
We did.
While we were walking around.
Which is not how it was planned. So we were just kind of hanging out in the atrium like soon after we got on the ship. So we got everybody's muster drills done. We wanted to make sure that was taken care of first. We did our customary first drink when we first walk in. We always got to get a drink at the bar right there when we first walk into the ship. So we did all of that. And then we were upstairs at Pixels. I don't even know. Oh, you were talking about the Dream Studio.
To go talk to somebody about doing a photo shoot with the Dream Studio.
Right. And so while we were there, I guess someone had told there
was the performer in the middle of the atrium.
Like, oh, like you guys just got married. We're like, yeah, we're still in our wedding stuff. Yeah. She's in this wedding dress and all of that. And so he's like, have you guys done your first dance? And we're like, no. And he's like, we're going to do it right now. So we were up on, I think, deck 4. Yeah. And he just started playing. I don't even know what song it was.
It was Amazed.
It was,
by Lone Star.
Right.
Who sang that. So I remember.
He should have did the Boys to Men version. That's even better.
He should have, but it's okay.
But yeah, it was a really good version. I do like that version.
DJ.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It was well
and
done.
then he had run over. We didn't even see this. So while we were dancing, so he didn't know our names or know anything about us. He just knew that we had just gotten married. So while we were dancing, he ran over and talked to someone else in our wedding party and was like, hey, like, what's their name? And then like shouted it out like during the song and stuff. And we're like, how did he know that?
Right.
And then like we found out afterwards that like he'd run over like mid-song and was like, hey, wanted to get more info. So that was really cool. So it made it a little bit more personal. Yeah, we had no idea. I was somewhere else for sure. But yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, and then our dream studio photographer was fantastic.
He was.
In fact, he was so accommodating because he could tell too. Like we were just like, we've done so many pictures.
Yeah.
He's not. So he took us to some very good locations on the ship, just quick spots, bam, bam, bam. And then we were like,
quick is not a word that I would assign to that.
When we told him we're ready. He was like, okay.
No, he was great. I'm not knocking him at all. He did a great job, but it took forever. Like we were there and we took forever. And we'll post these pictures as well in here. But so we went to the piano bar originally, which is where we were supposed to be getting married at.
So that was really neat.
Yeah, so it's cool that we got to take some pictures there. We took some pictures in the atrium area, on the stairs and that kind of thing. And then we went up to deck 12, I think we were on, and took some pictures outside. So all that was really cool. It was a lot. And then we were trying to wrap up pretty quickly because we wanted to go make the sail away party. Yeah. Because Cookie is, if you've never sailed with the cruise director Cookie, like do yourself a favor. Right now he's on the Carnival Breeze. Finds a cruise that he's on and go and book a cruise with him. He's super awesome.
Fun. He's funny.
He's really funny.
Genuinely funny. I love it. And yet at the same time, he adds that dash of gratitude. Like he's got a very good way of reminding you that yes, you're on vacation and yes, you're here to have fun, but enjoy the moment and enjoy the fact that you made it because not everybody did. That kind of, and it's powerful. It's awesome.
And that's how he starts the sail away party. I mean, it starts with him kind of hyping the crowd up and reminding everybody, hey, listen, like,
year and a half
with the pandemic and everything else that's happened in the last few years and stuff, like there's a lot of people that wish they could be on cruises right now and they're not around anymore, unfortunately. And so it's just a reminder that not everyone, like she said, like not everyone made it to this moment, and so be grateful and happy in this moment. And he's like, I don't want to see anybody sitting down, like I want everybody to kind of get up and do the thing. And then so he kind of gets into that and makes it kind of a memorable experience. And then you kind of get into, all right, you know what, like he's absolutely right, like let's have a good time. Let's kind of let loose a bit. So it's a really good transition from, reminding you, what we're all here for and what we've all been through, but then quickly transitioning that into, okay, but, we're going to leave that in the past. It is what it is. Like we're on the ship now to have a good time. So just keep that in mind that, not everyone made it to here, but let's party and let's celebrate that we did make it here. So Cookie has been amazing, and I've got some personal stuff that I probably won't even get into because it's just he made it really personal for us and really spent time talking to us and just one-on-one, like not even in front of people and doing whatever, like just having conversations with him. We met up with him multiple times throughout the trip, and we had some great conversations just hanging out with him. He's a very, very good person. He's great at his job too, and he keeps it fun. But even to me, more importantly than that, he's just a very, very good, genuine person. And so I respect him and appreciate him so much for that. So Cookie, if you end up seeing this, man, thank you so much, man. You made this, and he told me, I remember before, and he was like, I'm gonna make this the greatest honeymoon ever. And he absolutely did. Like Cookie, you're a phenomenal, man. So if you ever watch this, thank you so much. I've told you multiple times already, but thank you so much for everything.
You got a spot in the family, like you.
Absolutely, and he knows it.
Yeah,
he knows it.
Yeah, he saw Pops.
He did. He did. Yeah. So, so he's amazing though. So if you guys get a chance to go cruise with him, like you will not regret it. He is amazing. And I know there's a lot of other great cruise directors out there too. Don't get me wrong, but Cookie is he's really, really good. So definitely go and spend some time with him if you get a chance.
But Cookie did put me in a position to where I'm concerned a little bit that I got to answer some questions because I was pulled at the sail away party for a particular contest.
Yeah.
And if you've ever sailed with Cookie, then you know the beginning contest is 3 girls, 3 guys. And it is a booty shaking contest.
Yep. Keep in mind she's in her wedding dress.
So, I'm sure there's plenty of footage.
I've got footage.
Yeah.
I've got plenty of footage.
There's been footage shared in the Facebook groups and stuff too.
In fact, I'll drop some here.
right here, right now, I want you to turn around and face that DJ. And I want you to show your husband when he gonna get tonight in that cabin, okay, man? Because I'm gonna tell you one thing for sure, 2007, if you get this right, y'all gonna have a child called Breeze in 9 months. And you wanna see what you got in 3, 2, 1.
Turn up, we show up and then turn up, we show up and then turn up. We turn it up all the way, you can say we do this every day, cause we the life of the party, throwing money in this place.
Okay, so that happened.
I did.
That happened.
I own that.
Yeah.
And I was faced with an important decision, though. At that point, when Cookie tells me to turn around and face the DJ, the 3 little ones are right in front of me, like, "Yay, Mom!" And I'm like,
And I'm pretty sure they've never seen a booty shaking contest before.
"No."
Yeah.
But I decided in that moment that their mom is not a quitter, and I had to go for it, and I was going to win because I didn't know if it was a team contest.
Well, I would have been
or
upset
an
with you if you.
individual contest. Like
Yeah.
I had to go for it.
Yeah, if you didn't, we would have had words.
Yes.
Because you gotta
No,
go for that.
I gotta go for that.
Yeah.
So I just figured I'd pay for therapy later. It's fine. It'll be good.
So that was hilarious. That was really, really
It
cool.
was great. And that was champagne bottle number 1.
That's true. We got a lot of champagne bottles on this
Yes.
cruise. So it was really awesome. In fact, we had so many we couldn't even finish them all on the ship. We had to take them home. So, but I
don't know what he's talking about.
we finished them all eventually. So then after that, we kind of hung out for a little bit, and then we went. Oh, we had Guy's Burgers obviously when we first got there.
Yeah.
That was before the booty shaking contest and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it was cool because it was the first cruise for a lot of the people that we were there with, and so it was nice like getting to see them experience all of this for the first time. That was really awesome.
Okay.
So then a little later after all of that, we went to the Steakhouse.
Yes.
And that was really cool. They were very accommodating there as well. I think everybody was super accommodating because we had a large group, and so getting us all together is a very difficult thing. So to book the Steakhouse, we had to book it at different time slots because they didn't have enough available at the time slot that we went there for. But we all showed up, and they were like, "No, look, we'll make this work," and they'll put tables together, and they did a phenomenal job of letting us all sit together at the same time and do all that stuff. So
and Cookie crept up on me, and I didn't even know.
he did. So Cookie walks in, and she's talking to the hostess at the front, and I see Cookie walk in. And so he walks in, and I'm up at the front with her, and so he walks through like all of our. I'm pointing over here, like there's nothing over there, and so he walks in through like our whole party, and I see him kind of, he's making his round, he's saying hi to everybody, and there were some other people in line too that weren't with us, and he's saying hi to them and everything, and just being personable like he is. And so he's walking through it, I'm watching him do it all, and then he comes up and he's like,
with my hair.
he goes like this, he's like, right to me, like, be quiet. I was like, cool, because like he went over to try to go talk to her, so he creeps up behind her and starts like, like playing with her hair or whatever for a second, and then he starts talking, like, almost in her ear, and she didn't understand what was going on. Like, she's still trying to coordinate all this. And I thought by this point she knew what was happening. She didn't. And so I'm just laughing so hard. So I'm like, she has no clue what's even happening right now. So yeah, Cookie was...
I turned around getting ready to swap. Like, I thought it was Mike picking on me. I thought it was his best man, one of his best men, picking on me. And I was like, what are you doing? It was Cookie.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. He's hilarious.
Yeah. And then the Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Of course.
Amazing. Was where we got bottles 2 and 3 of our champagne.
Right.
They were gifted. Not entirely sure. I'm thinking it might have been Cookie. We just know that we were gifted 2 bottles of champagne.
Because and the first night you get a free bottle of champagne for the table and stuff, or for your group and everything.
Wine.
The wine. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we got that, but then there happened to be a couple extra bottles that just popped up, and we don't know what happened there. But however that happened, thanks. We appreciate it.
That was
that was really cool.
2 and 3, and then finished dinner, and then made our way over to the Ovation Theater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. for the Welcome Aboard show.
And cut video now, because we don't need to get into that. We don't need to
no.
talk about that.
No, there's more
We
footage.
don't. Nope. No, I'm not putting. No,
Here.
I edit the video though.
Here.
I'm not putting it in here.
It's got to go here.
I'm not putting it in here.
There will be footage. Some way. I'll make sure it happens. So there's footage of him going up for the Welcome Aboard show. And he did a great job.
We don't need to talk about this.
He did a great job.
I didn't.
And
I
then
really didn't.
Cookie was picking on him at first.
He
and
did.
then he got
and
to
rightfully so.
a couple more people down the row. And he came back. He's like, never mind, baby. You're doing all right. You're doing great. You were great.
I didn't though.
He got a medal.
Everyone got a medal. I didn't do well
Everyone.
at all. Everyone that was on stage got a medal. There was like 8 of us, I think. At least 6 of us.
He got a medal, and I was proud of him.
I'm glad I finally got a medal.
Yes.
I've been trying to get one for a long time. And a ship on a steak, which we got too, but we'll get into that on the day that we got that. But yeah, so we were trying to get that for a while there. And yeah, we don't need to. Anyway.
It was great. It was all in all. It was a fantastic first day.
I embarrassed myself. I'm sorry.
You did not. You put in a valiant effort.
Nope.
It was a fantastic wedding. A great
Well, yeah.
first day.
Uh-huh.
I had a blast.
Yeah, me too. It was a lot of fun. So it was really cool. So again, we'll post a lot of pictures, videos, and things like that. Again, make sure you guys like and subscribe. You'll see all of the pictures, videos, all of that stuff will be coming out. Again, we'll be posting multiple videos, and then we'll have like a slideshow kind of thing at the end we'll kind of put together for that. So anyway, that's it for this video.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time.
I'll see you around.
Bye.